Hey you, and welcome to some more Sims. We have people in the yard here. Mandy Lum. Okay. This is the family, the Jimenez family, and I have been working on the house, but there have been some requests to see some of that. So this is what this one's going to be, just watching me redo some of the house. I expect there have been some big changes from the last time I was here. Or the last time I did a recording. I can't remember everything I've changed since then, but I know there's been stuff. And did you notice these guys? I picked these guys or this lot and went ahead and decided to renovate rather than just build because I thought it would be faster, and I'm not sure that that's working out to be true, but it sounded like a good idea at the time. And I really loved the situation of this one. I wanted them close to town. I want them to do a lot of socializing, and I don't want them to have to just be spending all their time traveling. But it worked out really, really well because look at the view behind them, which is a bit of, oh my goodness, how lovely is that? And then when you swing around, it's pretty. This is really pretty. Oh, look at this over here. That's that rich guy who is I don't know, some kind of star in law enforcement or something weird. I can't remember what he does, but then look at the town. They are right there. There is a little bit of a hill, and the road just sort of winds off to the right here and then back down. But they're right there. They can see everything going on in town. You know, it's a little bit like El Tropico El Presidente's balcony where he can, look out over his domain and wave to the people or something like Eva Perez. But here we are. I like it. I think that's probably that City Hall, right? Oh, no, library. Then it would have to be, yeah, just right over there is the City Hall. So it's going to be really close for this guy to be doing things. See that one bend? That's it. And you're at the top of the hill. And they sit up here at the top of the hill. So really, I didn't even realize that when I first started this, and I was swinging it around and going, oh, look over there. Oh, look over there. This is so pretty. I ended up loving this place. So I have made some changes, rather a lot of them. Oops, not that many. So I will give you a quick tour of the first floor first, or the ground floor. I guess it depends where you are. It's either the ground floor or the first floor. North America, UK. Look at the little dog having a good time here. So we have a party area. There's the kitchen. Okay, where are we at? Front door. You'd be coming in here. I opened this up. There used to be some walls there, and the toilet area was different, and I chopped part of that and opened this up into a study. We got a little bit of a seating area, a place to dine. You can come outside here, you can come outside here, you can come outside here, and there's even an outdoor access to the toilet directly. So I thought that was kind of fun. I changed the pool coloring rather drastically. It seemed to fit better with the style of the house. We do have a hot tub sitting down here and a little bit of a privacy fence, and of course when you're sitting there they'll be able to look out over the ocean, so it'll be nice. Now, I wanted to make this one very modern, not, Victorian, cluttered, lots of fun things, but a different kind of fun things, because I love this too, but I didn't want to completely get into, kind of cold modern, lots of blue and gray, and that can be really, really beautiful, but I would have a hard time living with it or living in it, and I'm going to be spending a lot of time with this family, so I went very, modern, but a warm, earthy modern, if that makes any sense. So while they, they do have metal on the furniture and stuff like that, which I tend to love anyway, but I have put in, little mural things over here that are trees. There are some wood, leaf sculptures there, but this whole area is about socializing. This is about getting the people in, making those friendships, building those votes, yeah, all these things. So we do have a bar, place to sit, this, instant buy the food, you're serving up food. We have music here, games to play, the hot tub, swimming. This should be a pretty good house for schmoozing and having people over. It should work out really well. Now, we have to remember that the family has different goals. This is going to be his office. I believe his favorite color was blue. There it is. So he's got, you know, again, I've tried to keep the earthy, the leaf, the tree, the plant sort of feeling to things, but keeping those nice warm colors. So the blue is, you know, touches in here. Really didn't know what his taste would be in decorating, so I made him just a little bit of a world traveler. We've got maps here because I love them. And what's been around here? We do have a globe over here, books, of course. He's got a collection of masks. I thought that would be kind of fun. And I made his, you know, there's a couple of cheetah photos here, or paintings, whatever. A couple of things from Egypt, which is still in Africa. So I just have him somebody who, you know, who loves the African continent and the cultures and the, you know, the food. No, his favorite food is pumpkin pie. Well, you know what? He likes Ethiopian food too, and that is the only coffee he will drink. Gotta have Ethiopian coffee, Madagascar chocolate, and vanilla, because that is what a good life is all about. Personal favorites. So we have a little seating area here, again in the blue. He likes blue, she likes pink. I thought I'd make the bedroom pink, or maybe the guest bedroom pink, because I have a feeling there may be times when she's using that. Just saying. So again, you know, kept it simple, kept it quiet, not too cluttered, but it just touches of life to keep it from being, you know, a sort of cold place. The tree motif on that piece of art there. On here, you know, birds. And you will notice, and you'll see them upstairs too, we've got the sort of very smooth modern bird sculptures there. So I thought that was a good place for the birds as well. And then you come into the dining room and the kitchen area, and boy, just you leave them alone for 5 minutes. They've only been loose for maybe their time, like 6 hours or something like that, because they were starting to feel pretty miserable apparently with me keeping them on weight while I was building here. But a few green touches, it just warms it up, and it's a little more neutral. It's not his style or her style. So got a really cool food processor there. Just a couple of bits and bobs that make it look homey. I found this clock and loved it. In here we have a place where you can hang some keys, or, you know, put the mail up that's got to come in or out. So over here, just a little seating area, and again, some plants, keep it warm. A nice, you know, very modern light, but in nice warm woods. And then the 2 flowers, and again, I picked these, you know, the blue and the pink seemed a no-brainer, but the leaves, those rich, warm browns and beiges and stuff seem like they would fit well in here, and I kind of like it. Oh, and the last one is just, you know, a tip to the island that they live on, the big palm tree, but it's in colors that will fit this house. So we're going warm, modern. Now, when we come up the stairs now, again, I've changed it was kind of very old-fashioned wrought iron railing. That picture is probably not going to be here, and you guys have seen me do this before. I'm looking for other things, and I see something that might be useful, and I snag it. Because I gave them a Tibetan Spaniel, I saw this little dog, or the kid and the dog, and I thought, oh, that looks, it's probably meant to be a Pekingese, but it looks a lot like a Tibi, and, you know, maybe later when they have kids, that will be something that I will be using. The fish was definitely there before I started. I rarely, unless I'm doing a hunting lodge or something on purpose, I don't decorate with dead animals a whole lot, so. Oh, outside. Now, when it comes time to expand, we have a lot of expansion room kind of built into this house already. The master bedroom is over here, and as you can see, I've begun to change that already. But this could be, you know, turned into a double room for children. It could always be extended out part of this balcony to make more room. That would be really easily done. Over here, we could just chop this one in half and still have a decent seating area, and with a doorway over here or wherever, this could become an entirely new room. So it's going to be really easy to expand this house, and I kind of like that. So later I thought if this ends up being the children's kind of nursery, you know, all the kids sleep in there or something like that, this could end up being the master bedroom, or we'll just add an addition and change some things. But we have a ways to go before we're having to worry about that. So when you come up the stairs, apparently I have a section of wall out, and I know what I was doing. I didn't put it back is all. See how there's a little indent here? There was the same there, and I just made the wall flush on this side to give some extra room in that bedroom, or what will be a bedroom. And there's things laying around because, you know, I'm still building. So when you come down the hall, you know, this is what you're going to see at the end of the hall, and then you can turn left to go outside, or this will be the master bedroom for now. So we get to a master bedroom. Now I've picked up some art. I don't know if this is part of the game or things I have found along the way. And I'll be honest, I only knew about one of these. I found the other two today. And let me show, this is going to be so perfect for her if I can ever get around to it. Now I've used this one in other places because I absolutely love it. I think that is so beautiful, and I love the colors and the lines of it, and they're both gorgeous, and his, you know, his hands and her hair. It's like, I love this picture so much. Then I found a couple of others that I did not know about until today. And this is one of them, and it says something beauty. I have no idea. Can you read that? Beauty, I am... got no idea. But I found that, and it's in that same style, that sort of relief thing going on. So, and this one. Didn't know I had that one either. There it is. So considering her interests in life, I think this is the perfect art for a bedroom. And come on, it's good art for a bedroom anyway. Stuff is really pretty, and it's all in the right colors. That white, I don't know, you know what, I wonder if that is editable. Only the frame. Okay, well, that's all right then. We won't do that. So the white's a little, I would tone it down just that much if it were me, but that's okay. It's going to be just fine. So let's work on the bedroom. And first I want to get rid of the remnants of what was here before, because these are not that bed's actually not bad. I do kind of like that one, but I don't know. Right there in front of the window seems kind of, I don't know, strange to me, but so I'm going to move this somewhere out of the way. If I can find a wall to put it on, it'll double up. That's fine. Because I'm thinking the bed in my world might be over here. Because there's doors there, doors there. Yeah, I think we're going to end up trying. I probably won't use this lamp, but I need some light for now, so we will leave it. Now, what kind of bed do we want? I know there's one really, really ugly one. This one, the Vibromatic. Isn't that terrible? Oh my God. An iconic love nest is an investment in fun. No, I can't do it. I can't do it. That's... no. But every time I see it, I kind of want to make some really sleazy hotel that has this in all the rooms. Because, yeah. Okay, so what is this? We have 10, 3, and 5. Those are great stats. 10, 3, and 7 is even better. I've used this bed a lot in modern settings. It's a pretty thing, and there's dressers and everything that go with it. And there I always have this moment of, am I going to have the bedroom suite where everything is, you know, matching? Or am I going to just have a room that was built as they went, you know? This one, you know what? I love the idea of this bed, and I have colored it all up a few times, and then I have found out that you cannot change the bedspread on this. You can change the color, but you can't actually just make it something else, I don't believe. You end up with, see that, you can pick something else and it just changes what's there. You can't just get rid of that pattern and move on. So as a result, I tend to, I don't use it much. There are places where that fits really well, but this is not the family for that house. Absolutely not. Now I want to go with, that's cute. I want to go with as comfortable, you know, as high a stats as possible within the realm of fitting, and this obviously doesn't fit in their lifestyle because you want them moving on and getting the job done. Okay, now this one, oh, this is good. This is actually really good for them. I like it. Now, if yeah, you know what? This is it. This is home. I'm loving it. The metal thing going on here, and I have no idea if there is anything. The ultimate bungalow bed. Wow. Okay. Alrighty then. I don't know what we're going to use for end tables and that sort of thing with this, because that's pretty distinctive in terms of its style. Deep forest trees, metal. You know, there could be a place for that in this house, because you've got kind of the branch thing going on, except it's still very, you know, modern glass metal. That could be usable in a hallway or something, maybe. Boy, what is going to go with this? I have no idea. I really don't know what to put down here. Create a table. No, that's just too Aladdin. No, gross. Well, it's not gross. It's not right here. Well, what is this? That must be something, a set. I bet it goes on the side and the bed and it all runs into one piece or something. But what is that? Oh my gosh. See, that's really cute. That could fit really downstairs, really well in the study downstairs, couldn't it? Might have a place for that somewhere, so we'll stick it in the hallway so we can trip on it later. Nature's Flair. No. I have no idea what to use with this bed. What is that? Some special counter set. Okay, that's really modern. When I make the Navi house, might have that in there. The circuits would be kind of cool. What is this? Okay, all right, think outside the box. What are we gonna put in here? It's metal. I can change things to fit. There are some, you know, nice little curved lines on this thing. Could something like this be done in the right materials to work? It could. I mean, that's a possible, for sure. And that could be put in metal, which is basically the same thing, right? Just about. See, this is why I don't do a lot of recording when I'm decorating, because it takes me a long time. This is not something I do quickly or lightly. It's like poke, poke, poke. Well, you know, you're going to be with these people for a very long time. Now, that could be made into something kind of clever. You know what? I'm just going to use one of each. We can have other things, right? We don't have to have everything matching. Simple shelf. Will it go? Where will it go? I don't know. It's kind of funky. What's this? Plant stand? Oh, that's cute. I've never used that before. Must be one of my more recent downloads. There's no. I don't know. But you know what? I think these will be fine. And what else do we want in this bedroom? We have to have, okay, this is going to probably end up being here. This one, where? Will it fit? Just. I don't know. And then this, we can put, will it fit in the center? Yes, there we go. Oh yeah, we're getting a theme going here. Yeah, I like it. Facing, yeah, this is all good. These are going to be fun to play. I think it's going to be interesting to see what you can get away with. I did a, oh God, I was 2 versions of The Sims ago, I think. It's been a long time anyway. Or maybe it was Sims 2, but it was really early days. I was doing a whole village. And this is the only thing I was playing then. It was like every day. You just hours and hours and hours at a time. It was awesome. But I had a family that I had built to have a lot of children. I didn't have a lot of kids in the town, and I thought, well, I'll have to change that. So I plopped down 2 or 3 families that had 2 or 3 kids, and this one I was going to play them for, you know, not just have them there, but actually play them. And I had wanted to make it just as convenient as possible. So I had a huge house just designed for having babies. It was just great. Lots and lots of room for everything. And things fit in there nicely. And I had made this girl and got her pregnant, and I always let their stories continue when I'm not playing. So I had gone off to do something else, and she'd had 2 kids by then, or she was pregnant for the second one or something like that. The guy next door was a redhead, and short story is that she ended up having an affair with him, and when I came back to play them, they were in a relationship. I actually logged back in, and her husband was in the yard playing with the 2 children, and she was, you know, being all friendly in the house while her husband was home. Very, very gutsy lady. Anyway, she ended up getting pregnant with the next door neighbor, and having his child, who had bright red hair. You know, her and her husband both had dark hair, and we had this one baby that was just flaming red. It was so funny. And then I had another girl whose life goal was the same as this one, although it had changed. I think it used to be 10 different lovers in 10 different places, and I may be wrong about that, but there was a glitch in the game, and it just wouldn't work. It just didn't matter how hard she tried. It didn't work. And that girl worked her way through half the city and a lot of other places as well before things finally kicked off. And her home was just totally about, you know, parties and romance. Isn't that such a sweet word for it? And she ended up marrying her butler. She ended up marrying the butler. I thought that was kind of nice. That's the one we have out in the hallway, but you know what? I'm just going to reuse it. It suits. We'll change the coloring and textures and fancy this up a little bit, I think. So we'll tuck that in there. And over here, actually, that's not, I may have to move that. But we want something very sleek and low and modern, and still managing to look okay. And I think that is probably going to be the one I use. Once we change some textures and things on it, it should be just fine. Whoa, okay, that was a bit of a shift in the world. That's amore. Oh, really? Is that what it's called? It is. Well, it's not my favorite dresser, but you know what? With a name like that, I think we have to. I just think we have to. Now, above the bed, just because, not as big as I thought. Hmm. They really aren't as big as I thought. I thought these were going to be a lot bigger than that. Okay, that's... No, I can't. I can't do it. I can't do it with you guys. You guys are watching. I can't do it. Nope. A cupboard with mirror. Well, that's interesting. I haven't used that before either. What's this? Whoa, big old curly cues. I don't know. Maybe. I'm not sure I can leave that. We'll see. That might be just a bit too, you know, just, yeah. Okay, I know that light is totally wrong. And probably everything in here is too, so let's just trash it. The towel, or, oh no, that's a little toilet paper roll. That might get used, so go ahead and leave it. This isn't. That is, oh no, that wasn't. There's toilet paper there. What was this? Oh, it's a towel. Okay, well that might get used. I'll leave it. That's fine. So, well, you can see the, you know, the way we're going here with stuff. So I'll have some furniture. There'll have to be a seating area of some sort there. The washroom will obviously have to have a good shower, something nice and roomy. And then, you know, a good lock on the guest room door, I suppose. This will be the guest room over here. And I will, once I get this finished, I will play these guys enough to, you know, get them jobs, get them situated, have them cooking without destroying the house, have the maid come in. I thought about a butler. We could take one of these rooms, you know, or expand something and put in a butler. We could use, I suppose we could use this room, the spare room, for a butler's room. I don't know. Or just have the maid come in. Anyway, tell me if you guys have a preference of one or the other. I don't really care. That's fine. But butlers are around to cook and clean a lot more. I think I'm going to get a butler. Yeah, I think so for sure. Oh, and I tried to download the girls, the family of girls, and it didn't work. And I haven't had a chance to get back to them, but I will get that. So I'm going to call this quits for now, because I want to start coloring things, and it always takes so long, and it's so slow on the computer. I don't want to have to subject you to that. But I'll color this up, and then I'll come back and do another one. So until I see you next time, please leave your comments, hit like, hit subscribe. I apologize for not having much in the way of recordings the last couple of days, but I have been working massive amounts of overtime. That's going to happen a couple of days next week too. So I just been too tired and having very little time at home. So until in another week or so, that will get back to normal. But for now, I apologize for not being here near as much as I'd like to be. So until I see you next time, remember the like, remember the comment, live your life happy, and always build it beautiful. Bye-bye.